Chapter 1. The Extraction. The wolf's blood isn't red. It's black, thick like oil, and it's mixed with chunks of glowing blue poison that hisses when it hits the ground. I've drained moon beasts before, but nothing this big. Nothing this alive. His chest is still moving. His eyes are half open, staring at me like he's deciding whether to let me finish or rip my throat out. I twist the lid off my siphon jar. The glass is cracked, held together with wire and hope. If this thing breaks, the void energy will eat through my hands before I can blink. If you want to see how a scavenger survives the impossible, hit that subscribe button right now. You won't regret it. I press the jar's metal rim against the entry wound on his shoulder. The council's enforcers shot him with a starlight harpoon. It's still buried in the muscle, leaking that blue poison into his veins. If I don't pull it out fast, it'll reach his heart and turn him into a statue, a very expensive statue. The siphon jar hums. The void energy inside it starts pulling, dragging the poison out drop by drop. It burns my hands even through my gloves. I grit my teeth and hold steady, then his eyes snap fully open. They're not yellow like a normal wolf's. They're pure black with a ring of silver around the edges, and they're locked on me. "Don't move," I say. My voice comes out steadier than I feel. "I'm almost done." He doesn't move, but I can feel his power pushing back against mine, testing it. The runes carved into his fur start to glow, not blue like the poison, not silver like the moon, black. The jar cracks. No, no, no. I try to pull it back, but the energy is already flooding out. It doesn't spill onto the ground. It shoots straight into my arms. I scream. It feels like lightning made of ice carving its way up my veins and into my chest. My skin splits open in thin lines, and black marks burn themselves into my forearms, the same runes that are glowing on the wolf's body. The pain stops. I'm on my knees gasping, staring at my arms. The marks are still smoking. They look like claw marks, but they're too precise, too intentional. The wolf shifts. His bones crack and reshape. His fur melts into skin. In less than 10 seconds, there's a man crouched in front of me. He's massive, easily 7 feet tall, covered in scars and those same black runes. His hair is long, matted with blood and dirt. He's naked, but he doesn't seem to care. He grabs my wrist. "You just bonded yourself to an Eclipse King," he says. His voice is rough, like he hasn't spoken in years. "That means you're mine now, or I'm yours. Depends on how you look at it." I yank my hand back. "I didn't bond with anything. I was stealing your power." He laughs. It's a dark, bitter sound. "You can't steal what's already yours. Look at your arms." I look. The runes are still glowing, pulsing in time with my heartbeat, and I can feel it now, his power sitting in my chest like a second heart. "What did you do to me?" I whisper. "I didn't do anything," he says. He stands up and I have to crane my neck to look at him. "You triggered the Eclipse bond. That means the Council is going to hunt you just as hard as they hunt me. So you've got 2 choices, run and die alone, or stay and fight with me." I stare at him, at the runes, at the shattered jar on the ground. I don't even know your name," I say as Kalen. He tilts his head. "And you're Elara, the void-touched scavenger with a 3,000 gold bounty on her head." He smiles and it's all teeth. "I've been looking for you." Chapter 2. The hunt begins. We don't make it 20 feet before I hear them. The lunar hounds. They don't bark like normal dogs. They scream, high-pitched, broken sounds that make your ears ring. I've heard that sound before, right before they tore apart a man who stole bread from a lunar market. "How many?" Kalen asks. He's pulling on a torn jacket I grabbed from my hideout. It doesn't fit. Nothing in the sinking district would fit him. "At least 6, I say. I'm shoving my spare jars into a bag, along with the broken one. Maybe I can fix it. Maybe the bond didn't destroy all my work. "They've got our scent." "Good." He cracks his knuckles. "I haven't eaten in 3 days. You're not eating the lunar hounds. Watch me." The door explodes inward. 3 enforcers in silver armor pour through, and behind them, the hounds, massive white wolves with glowing blue eyes and mouths full of metal teeth. The Council builds them in labs, stitches moon magic into their bones so they can track void energy, which means they can track me now. I throw a shadow smoke grenade. It's a glass bulb filled with void dust. Burns your lungs if you breathe it, blinds you if it gets in your eyes. The room fills with black smoke. Kalen doesn't wait for a signal. He shifts mid-run, bones snapping back into wolf form, and he's on the first hound before it can react. The sound of tearing flesh echoes through the smoke, and I move fast. The enforcers are blind, slashing at shadows with their silver blades. I don't have a weapon, but I've got something better. I pull out a half-full siphon jar and crack the seal. The void energy spills out like liquid smoke. I throw it at the nearest enforcer's face. It wraps around his helmet, seeps through the visor and floods his eyes. He drops his sword and starts screaming. 2 down. 4 to go. Kalen takes down another hound. His black fur is streaked with silver blood. Theirs, not his. He's faster than they are, stronger. And now that we're bonded, I can feel his movements before he makes them. It's like fighting with a second body. One of the enforcers swings at me. I duck, grab his wrist, and channel void energy straight into his armor. It cracks down the middle. He drops. The last enforcer runs. Kalen shifts back, blood dripping from his mouth. That's disappointing. We need to move, I say. They'll send more. Let them. He wipes his mouth with the back of his hand. I want them to know we're coming. We're not going anywhere. I'm getting my sister and leaving this city. He steps in front of me. Your sister is bait. The council released her 2 hours ago and told her exactly where to find you. If you go to her, they'll be waiting. My stomach drops. You're lying. I'm not. His black eyes lock on mine. They know about the bond now. They'll use anyone you love to get to you. I shove past him and head for the door. Then I'll kill them first. He grabs my arm. Not rough, just firm. You're not ready. Let go of me. Elara. His voice is low, serious. If you walk into that trap, you'll die. And if you die, the bond breaks and I'm back in that crater with a harpoon in my chest. I glare at him. So, this is about saving yourself? No. He lets go of my arm. This is about saving us. You want your sister back? Fine. But we do it my way. We hit the council where it hurts, take their power, and then we get her out. I hate that he's right. Fine, I say. What's the plan? He smiles. We're going to rob the Lunar Vault. Chapter 3. The Black Market. The Lunar Vault sits under the Citadel. It's where the council stores every ounce of moon magic they've stolen from people like me, people born under eclipses, people who can touch the void without burning. They call it evidence. I call it theft. But to get inside, we need information. And in the sinking district, information costs. But that's why we're standing in the black market. It's not a real market. It's a network of tunnels under the old city, lit by stolen glowstones and packed with criminals, smugglers, and people like me who have no choice but to deal with them. Kalen draws attention. He's too tall, too scarred, and he moves like a predator in a room full of prey. People step aside when he walks past. I lead him to a stall in the back, run by a woman named Tessa. She's got white hair, 3 fingers missing on her left hand, and a collection of illegal magic items that would get her executed if the council ever found her. Elara, she says when she sees me. Her eyes flick to Kalen. And a friend. I need a Citadel map, I say. Full layout, guard rotations, vault access codes. She whistles. Oh, that's expensive. I've got payment. I pull out one of my siphon jars. It's still half full of void energy. Her eyes light up. She reaches for it. I pull it back. Map first. She laughs and pulls a rolled-up piece of paper from under the counter. You're smart. I like that. I unroll the map. It's detailed. Too detailed. Every corridor, every guard post, every exit. This is council-level information. Where did you get this? I ask. Does it matter? Kalen leans forward. Yes. Tessa's smile fades. She looks at him, really looks at him, and I see the moment she recognizes the runes on his neck. You're the Eclipse King, she whispers. And you're about to tell me where you got this map, he says. She swallows. A councilman sold it to me, said he wanted out. He said the council was planning something big and he didn't want to be part of it. What kind of big? I ask. The Eternal Moon Project. She glances around like someone might be listening. They're trying to lock the moon in place. Full light all the time. No more eclipses, no more void energy. No more people like you. My blood goes cold. When? 3 days. During the Grand Lunar Festival. Kaelin's jaw tightens. If they activate that spell, everyone with void energy in their blood will burn alive. I look at him. How many people? Thousands. I set the siphon jar on the counter. The map, now. Tessa slides it over. Good luck, Elara. You're going to need it. We're halfway back to the hideout when Kaelin stops. What? I ask. She's going to sell us out, he says. Tessa wouldn't. She's scared. Scared people make stupid choices. He looks at me. We need to move faster. He's right. Again. Then let's get to work, I say. Chapter 4. The Offer. Back at the hideout, Kaelin spreads the map across the table. The vault is 3 levels underground, protected by 20 guards, 6 locked doors, and a moon magic barrier that kills anyone who touches it without clearance. This is suicide, I say. It's a challenge, Kaelin corrects. He traces a route with his finger. We go in during shift change. Guards are distracted. The barrier drops for 30 seconds while they rotate the access crystals. 30 seconds isn't enough time. It is if you're fast. He looks at me. And if you use the bond. What do you mean? The bond isn't just about power, he says. It connects us. If we're close enough, or we can move as one. I've seen bonded pairs take down entire armies because they fought like a single weapon. I stare at the map. I don't know how to do that. You already did it during the fight with the hounds. He taps his chest. You felt my movements. You matched them without thinking. That's the bond working. He's right. I did feel it. So what's your plan? I ask. We train, we synchronize. And in 2 days, we hit the vault, steal enough moon magic to level the citadel, and stop the Eternal Moon Project before it starts. He leans back. Then we get your sister. I should say no. I should grab what I can carry and run. But I look at the runes on my arms, still glowing faintly, and I know running isn't an option anymore. If we do this, I say, we do it my way. No unnecessary killing, no burning the city down. We get in, get the magic, and get out. Kaelin smiles. You really think it's going to be that clean? It has to be. Fine, he stands. But when this goes wrong, and it will, you follow my lead. If it goes wrong, I correct. He just laughs. The next 2 days are brutal. Kaelin trains me in the ruins outside the city. He teaches me how to channel void energy without blowing myself up, how to fight with the bond instead of against it, how to move when he moves and strike when he strikes. I fall. A lot. But I get faster. On the second night, we're sparring in the dark. He's in wolf form, circling me, and I'm holding a practice blade made of scrap metal. He lunges. I don't think. I just move. I sidestep, drop low, and drive the blade toward his ribs. He shifts mid-attack. He catches the blade with his bare hand and twists it out of my grip. We're both breathing hard. Better, he says. I almost had you. You did. He hands the blade back. Tomorrow you will. Chapter 5. The Betrayal. The plan is simple. Hit the vault at midnight. 30-second window, in and out. But when we reach the Black Market tunnel entrance, something feels wrong. The glowstones are dimmed. The usual noise, haggling, arguing, deals being made, is gone. Trap, Kaelin says. He's right. The lunar enforcers pour out of the shadows. At least 20 of them, fully armed, silver nets in hand, and leading them is High Chancellor Vane himself. He's tall, pale, dressed in white robes that shimmer with woven moonlight. His eyes are silver cold and locked on me. Elara, the void touched, he says. His voice is smooth, calm. And the Eclipse King, how convenient. Tessa steps out from behind him. Her face is bruised, her hands bound. "I'm sorry," she whispers. "They said they'd kill my daughter." Vane doesn't even look at her. "Your daughter is already dead." Tessa's face goes white. I move without thinking. Void energy floods my hands and I throw it at Vane. He raises one hand. A barrier of pure light blocks the attack. Predictable. Kalen shifts and charges. 3 enforcers throw silver nets. He tears through the first 2, but the third wraps around his legs and locks tight. He crashes to the ground. "Kalen!" I run toward him, but 2 enforcers grab me from behind. Vane walks closer. "Did you really think you could stop the Eternal Moon Project with stolen maps and desperation?" He kneels next to Kalen. "Your kind has been a stain on this world for too long, but soon you'll all burn, and the world will finally be pure." He pulls out a starlight harpoon. "No!" I scream. Void energy explodes out of me, throwing the enforcers back. I reach for Kalen. The harpoon hits him in the chest. He roars, thrashing, but the net holds. The poison floods his veins, glowing blue and spreading fast. Vane stands. "Take him to the Citadel. Prepare the extraction chamber." "What about the girl?" one of the enforcers asks. Vane looks at me. "Let her go." "What?" "She's bonded to him now. She'll come for him. And when she does, we'll take her power too." He smiles. "Run, little scavenger. Run and watch your king die." They drag Kalen away. He's still fighting, still trying to break free, but the poison is slowing him down. His eyes find mine. "Don't come for me," he says. His voice is rough, fading. "Run." Then they're gone. I'm on my knees in the empty tunnel. Tessa's body is slumped against the wall, throat cut. And I'm alone. Chapter 6. The choice, I make it back to the hideout. Barely. My hands are shaking. The bond is screaming in my chest. Kalen's pain, his rage, his fear. I can feel him getting weaker. I need to think. I need a plan. The door opens. My sister Mira stumbles in. She's 15, skinny, with the same dark hair as me, but without the scars. She's crying. "Elara," she sobs. "They let me go. They said if I came here, you'd take me away, you'd get us out of the city." I stare at her. She looks so small, so scared. This is the moment I've been working toward for 3 years. My sister, free, has a chance to run. All I have to do is leave Kalen behind. I kneel in front of her. "Mira, listen to me. We need to—" "Please," she says. "Please, let's just go. I don't want to be here anymore." I look at the jars lining the shelves. Years of stolen power. Years of scraping by, surviving, staying invisible. I look at the runes on my arms. I feel Kalen's heartbeat in my chest, getting slower. "I can't," I say. Mira's face crumples. "What?" "There's someone I need to save first." "Who?" Her voice breaks. "Who's more important than me?" "It's not about that." I stand. "The council is going to kill thousands of people in 2 days, and if I don't stop them, you'll die too." "I don't care about those people," she screams. "I care about you. You promised you'd get me out." "I will." I grab my bag and start loading jars into it. "But I'm getting him out first." She stares at me. "You're choosing a stranger over me." "He's not a stranger." I don't look at her. "Not anymore." She steps back. "Then I'm leaving. With or without you." "Mira." "No." Tears stream down her face. "You were supposed to save me. That was the plan. That's all I had." She turns and walks out. I don't stop her. Because Kalen was right. If I run now, thousands die. Mira dies. And I'll spend the rest of my life wondering if I could have been more than just a scavenger. I load the last jar, check my blade, and head for the door. Chapter 7. The Citadel Heist. The Grand Lunar Festival is tomorrow. The city is packed with nobles, performers, and enforcers, which means security is tight. Good. I walk straight through the front gate of the Citadel. I'm wearing a stolen servant's uniform, white robes, silver trim, face half covered by a hood. I've got my jars hidden in a bag slung over my shoulder. No one stops me. I blend in with the other servants carrying supplies for the festival. I keep my head down, my steps quick. I make it to the lower levels. The dungeons are colder, darker. The walls are lined with cells, most of them empty. But at the end of the hall I see him. Kalen. He's chained to the wall with silver manacles. His chest is covered in burns from the starlight poison. His eyes are closed. I run to the cell door. Kalen. His eyes open. They're dim, tired. I told you to run. I don't take orders. I pull out a jar and pour void energy into the lock. It clicks open. I step inside, move to his chains. It's a trap, he says. I freeze. The door slams shut behind me. Vane's voice echoes from a speaker in the corner. Thank you for making this easy, Elara. We've been waiting. Gas pours into the cell. It's silver, shimmering, and it burns my lungs when I breathe it in. I drop to my knees. This is moon gas, Vane continues. It suppresses void energy. In a few minutes, you'll be unconscious. And then we'll drain both of you dry and use your power to fuel the eternal moon. Kalen is already slumping. The chains are the only thing holding him up. I look at the jars in my bag. 6 of them, all full. If I break them, the void energy will explode. It'll blow the cell door open. It'll also kill me. Unless I look at Kalen, at the bond runes on my arms. Ah, Kalen, I say, do you trust me? He opens one eye. Do I have a choice? No. I smash all 6 jars at once. The void energy erupts. It floods the cell, thick and wild, and I don't try to control it. I let it into the bond. Kalen's eyes snap open. The energy flows into him, through him and back into me. We're a circuit, a loop. The power doesn't explode, it amplifies. The chains shatter. The cell door blows off its hinges. We stand together, covered in black energy, runes blazing. Vane's voice cuts off. Let's go, Kalen says. We don't sneak out. We walk through the citadel like we own it. Enforcers try to stop us. Kalen tears through them. I drain their weapons, their armor, their light. By the time we reach the Grand Hall, the entire citadel knows we're here. Chapter 8, The Eclipse Queen Reveal. The Grand Hall is packed. Nobles in silver gowns, council members on their thrones, and in the centre of it all, the eternal moonstone. It's massive, 10 feet tall, glowing white, and it's humming with power. Vane stands next to it, hands raised, chanting in the old language. He's already started the ritual. Stop him, I shout. Kalen shifts and charges, but 20 enforcers step in his path. He fights, tearing through them, but there are too many. I run for the moonstone. Vane sees me. You're too late. He slams his hand onto the stone. Light explodes outward. It's blinding, burning. I feel it hit the bond. Kalen screams. No, I don't think. I just move. I dive for the moonstone and press both hands against it. The light tries to burn me. The void energy in my blood pushes back. And then I pull. I don't drain the stone, I claim it. The white light flickers, darkens, turns black. The entire hall goes silent. Vane stumbles back. No, that's impossible. The moonstone is mine now. The power floods into me, into the bond, into Kalen. The runes on my body explode with light, black, silver, and gold. I stand. My eyes are burning. My skin is glowing. You wanted to erase the darkness, I say. My voice echoes, layered with power. But the darkness was never your enemy. It was your equal. And you tried to kill it. The hall's windows shatter. The moon outside turns black. A total eclipse. I am the Eclipse Queen, I say, and your age is over. Vane screams and charges at me. I raise one hand. Void energy wraps around him, lifts him off the ground, and slams him into the floor. He doesn't get up. The nobles flee. The council surrenders. Kalen shifts back to human form, stands beside me, and we look out over the city. The eclipse fades. The moon returns. But it's different now, half silver, half shadow. What now, he asks. Now, I smile. We rebuild. No more pure light. No more erasing people like us. He takes my hand. Together. Together. Chapter 9. The New Reign. 3 months later. The citadel doesn't glow white anymore. It's lit with both moonlight and shadow balanced. The sinking district isn't sinking anymore. We rebuilt it. Gave people homes. Safety. Mira came back. She's angry. But she's here. And me? I'm standing on the balcony of the Eclipse throne, looking out over the city. Kalen is beside me, his hand in mine. Do you regret it? He asks. Regret what? Choosing this. Choosing me. I look at the runes on my arms, the bond that changed everything. No, I say. I regret that it took me so long. He smiles. Good, because I'm not letting you go. Wasn't planning on it. Below us, the city is alive. People are celebrating. The festival of the eclipse. A new holiday. A new beginning. I'm not a scavenger anymore. I'm the Eclipse Queen. And this world, it's ours now. And that's the end of the Eclipse Queen. If you loved this story, hit that like button and subscribe for more epic tales. Drop a comment and tell me, what story should I cover next? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.